Today I'm teaching you 5 tips on how to survive and even beat cooperative board games. Now we're doing this augmented reality thing where we're just going to be making this video just a little bit more exciting than normal. At least that's what they tell me. Alright, so I'm supposed to draw one of these cards. Richard triggers the trap. Make an agility check to survive. A little bit less exciting. All right, so a lot of you like cooperative games. Some people don't like cooperative games. We play an awful lot of cooperative games. And I think I have some good tips on how we win so often. A lot of times people say like, you can't win this game or this game's unfair. A lot of times it's just approaching these games a little bit differently. So I'm gonna be sharing those tips. Also at the end of the video, I'm gonna be sharing information about the contest that I'm running, and we're going to be giving out a copy of Pandemic Legacy, either Legacy 1 or Legacy 2. So just stay tuned throughout the video. Keep your eye out. We're going to ask you a few different questions, and people who get the answers right are going to be eligible for that contest. My first piece of advice is find out whatever you need to do to win the game and do that. It's that simple. Now it sounds easy, but a lot of time I know you start getting invested in a particular strategy and you're like, I'm going to get that treasure. I'm going to get that item. I'm going to upgrade to level whatever and get that new feat, perk, whatever. That's not the point of the game. That stuff is to help you win the game. If leveling up, getting that perk, getting that magic item takes you away from what helps you win, you can't do that. Like, there's usually a build-up point. You might be past it. Sometimes you gotta just suffer, and you gotta say, you know, I'm not gonna advance my character anymore. I'm gonna focus on whatever it is that triggers the end game. Can it be? Yes, the Sword of Glory. That Shoggoth isn't going to know what's coming for it.
Earth to Monterey. Hi there.
Kill the Shoggoth.
Just close the gate so we can go home.
But then we don't... But then... Shoggoth.
I don't care. Just...
My next piece of advice is that sometimes you must lose to win. Now, what that means is that it doesn't really matter if you're mostly dead, mostly starving, mostly out of energy, life, whatever, if you have enough stuff to get through the finish line. Again, you want to stay focused on what do I have to do to win and how little stuff can I have when I cross over that finish line. Unless there's some point-based system, you really don't need to worry about being mostly dead. Hey, I'm collecting 5 cans of food.
Nah.
But people are gonna die.
Some of y'all might, but not me. I need this for my collection. Try to take my food. Psh. Yes, my precious. Only one more item. Off to the library we go.
My third tip is usually you need to choose your roles and make sure you aren't duplicating those efforts. A lot of times if you lose, you'll look back and you'll realize, you know, maybe 2 of you were fighting the monsters, but nobody was closing the gates. It's you have to usually, just kind of like D&D, you need to have each person kind of know what their job is and make sure that it's getting done. And of course you need to help each other out. But normally the way they make these games difficult is they give you a bunch of things to juggle. And if you ignore one of them, it's going to fall and then you just lose. So that's my third piece of advice. With this Final sample. I think I'll finally cure bluephagia. What is it? Yes, CDC research.
Doctor, we need you in Asia. I'm on my way to get you.
Asia? But I could cure bluephagia right now.
Bluephagia is so last round, Doctor. There's been a mass outbreak of red fever, and people are gonna die, dang it.
Fine, but then I am curing bluephagia. This is gonna be done. My fourth tip is that often in cooperative games, doing certain actions will trigger random events, sometimes good, sometimes bad. And the way you win is often by risking yourself to get these good things to help give you an advantage. However, once you've locked in the end, once you've locked in the victory, a lot of times the game shifts focus, so instead it's now surviving. You just need to survive that last round or that last 2 rounds. And it's not so much about building up your character. So at that point, if you can do anything to avoid triggering a random event, then you should. If you've already won, don't open that box. Don't look in that dark corner. And the last thing you want to do is move somewhere new. It's exciting and fun, but that's how you lose.
Wait. The boat is coming to pick us up. So we need to just wait. Be patient.
There could be something awesome in this box.
But we solved the crime. Nothing good could come from this box.
Something awesome could come from this. In some co-op games, there is no sense of self-victory. Either the team wins or everyone loses. Own that. My 5th piece of advice is that if you are allowed to die and still win the game, meaning as long as some of you survived, then own that. Just do it. If that's like a trump card that can allow you to do something crazy, and as long as that craziness helps the team, then it's to your advantage. And that should be cool. It shouldn't be a negative that you stress out about.
I've got this!
You only have 1 health left.
I still have an Earth Stomp. You go collect the treasure. I'll recover later.
Are you okay?
Screw that noise. Did you get the treasure?
Yeah, we got the so-called treasure.
Wait, what do you mean? I didn't fall for nothing.
It was a treasure map to another dungeon.
Fine, let's get going.
All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. I'd love for you guys to share any other tips or advice that you have down below, and maybe even what is your favorite co-op game. All right, let's talk about the contest. Each of those cutscenes were inspired by a different game. The way that you win your copy of Pandemic Legacy is, number 1, comment down below whether you would prefer, if you were to win, Pandemic Legacy Season 1 or Season 2. Then email me what your username is and the 5 games you think those cutscenes are from. Our judges are going to be forgiving. You make a good use case for why you think one of those scenes is from a different game than what we intended it to be from. We're going to decide in your interest, in your favor. So your 5 games that you think they are, and we're going to choose one of the correct people and send you the game. Whole world is open. If Amazon will ship to you, then you're eligible to enter. Only you know if your address country is on some sort of ban list. I don't know. But if Amazon will ship to you, you can win this contest. That's my only restriction. I'm not going to be responsible for customs stopping it, but I'm sure it will eventually get to you. We're going to give one copy of the game, your choice, as you mentioned in the comments, to the winner. But then if this video gets more than 1,000 views, we're going to give one more copy of the game for every 1,000 views after that. So 1 to 1,000 views, one copy of the game. 1,001 to 2,000 views, 2 copies of the game. And this is all going to be as of my birthday, April 12th. You guys want to send me anything? It's not going to help you win the contest, but I will appreciate it anyways. Links are going to be down below in the comments, whatever. No pressure. But it is my birthday, so I will be on my birthday notifying the winner in the comments down below as to what username won, and I will be emailing back the person who won. So it's not a very big time frame, but if you get the word out there, there's going to be more views, and that means more chances for you to win. All right. Most people will not enter the contest, so really sharing it will just get mostly more chances of you winning. That's my thought. I could be wrong. All right, with that, let's call this video to a close, and appreciate all you guys. Please click like, subscribe, even dislike, make sure the bell's turned on. I'm not good at telling you guys about all this stuff. I feel like I've really fallen off the wagon, but what I would like is I would just like feedback, so I kind of know if this is the kind of video that people appreciate, and or I'll just keep experimenting and I'll just keep trying different formats. With that, bye guys.